And I think a lot of us are programmed to believe that we can't achieve our goals, we can't achieve our dreams. But that's ridiculous. Like, I can do anything I put my mind to. This is everything, everything, everything. This is everything, everything for me.
What is going on, organic family? Welcome back for some more organics. We got a special one in the house tonight because we got some more Heilung one time. This is Krigsgaldr performed live. You know what it is. I'm so excited to continue checking out this foreign music, man. Some traditional Nordic music with all kinds of interesting instrumentals and layered vocals. I love it, man. I'm definitely a fan of this type of music, this genre, as I'm becoming to learn it. Thank you for being here. This track is called Krigsgaldr, but it translates to war chant. And just so you guys know, I do have the translated lyrics right up here, so if I'm looking up there constantly, it's because I'm looking at the translated lyrics. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys want to see some other content from this artist, drop that comment down below. I won't know unless you tell me one time, you know what I'm saying? Only takes you like 20 seconds to drop that comment. Who knows? It might just get your request recorded. Thank you so much for being here. If y'all could do me that favor and consider joining the organic family by hitting that sub button. It doesn't cost you anything to do so, and it means everything to me. Y'all ready for the music? I am. Let's go. Ooh. So it was very cool, like, to see the etched in design on the end of this like foghorn instrument. Like, very cool, man. It almost looks like some kind of an animal etching into the end of that. Very cool. But it's made out of like a tusk. It looks like ivory. Little drum. Very cool. Pretty interesting how like every microphone setup also has like these antler figures like attached to the top. It's like it feels very like embedded with the earth, right? And like the animal life, it feels like very at one with nature, if you will. Using the antler, just clicking bones together. Ooh! It was like the skull of a dead animal was on top of his as the lead singer. Jeez. Very cool. Nice. Like straight using everything like antlers as a freaking drumstick, you know what I mean? Like everything about these instrumentals is like 100% like from the earth, you know what I mean? It's like natural. the bat, female vocalist coming in extremely strong. Said the household wanes, vil through a death wave over those the oar locks wore out for with the tired mast top. Like sounds like a shipwreck. Interesting. Who brought the horde over to the far country? Like who brought that's interesting. Like it could be perceived as like moderners, right? To them, like, you know, anybody that lives like in a normal civilization setting, like, you know, came over here with like guns and stuff, and now they want to take our land. Very interesting, like American versus Indian type style. Interesting. The godly fish from Finnoy's streams, swimming in the drift of the land of shining meadows. Definitely good at painting pictures, man. Said, what am I supposed to do if I want to talk about peace and understanding, but you only understand the language of the sword? What if I want to make you understand that the path you choose leads to downfall? Like trying to avoid war. They just want peace within their civilization. They just want to continue living how their ancestors have lived from this point forward. They don't know anything else, and you're trying to take it away. Some people just are not capable of understanding that.
What am I supposed to do if I want to talk about peace and understanding? But you only understand the language of the sword.
I got ahead of myself right there. I do apologize. I kept reading, I guess. So I let her do everything all the way to... Okay. That's okay. That's not a problem. No big deal.
And understanding, but you only understand the language of the sword. If I want to make you understand that the path you chose leads to downfall, but you only understand the language of the sword. If I want to tell you to leave me and my beloved ones in peace.
Wow, it's very cool, like listening to his delivery on that, like very raspy on the vocals.
If I want to tell you to leave me and my beloved ones in peace, but you only understand the language of the sword. Let the blade be the talker, so my tongue shall become iron. My words though might be roar a war, revealing my divine anger's arrows shall strike all action for the good of all. My reflection in your eyes, my new age has just begun.
But my new age has just begun. Jesus. So a lot of that was in English, but I am going to recap on that just since I did have an accident and I, you know, read more than I was supposed to. But he said, like, in this delivery, it was like really freaking cool. He said, but you only understand the language of the sword. What if I make you understand that the path you chose leads to downfall, but you only understand the language of the sword? And repeats that again. What if I tell you to leave me and my beloved ones in peace, but only understand the language of the sword. I let the blade do the talking, so my tongue shall become iron, and my words the mighty roar of war. Revealing my divine anger's arrow shall strike. All action for the good of all. I see my reflection in your eyes, but my new age has just begun. Wow, man, definitely really deep. You know, like just talking about like I want to live in peace with my people. Very cool.
All action for the good of all. I see my reflection in your eyes. My new age has just begun. Sword is soft. The fire of the furnace. It hungers to be hit and wants to have 100 sisters. In the coldest state of their existence. They may dance the maddest in the morass of the red rain. We love brother enemy. I sing my soul song for you. The lullaby of obliteration. So I can wake up with a smile. Bliss in my heart and bliss in my heart. Bliss in my heart.
Oh my God.
Coexistence, conflict, combat.
This is just taking off, so I gotta catch up here. So the sword is soft in the fire of the furnace. It hungers to be hit and wants to have 100 sisters. In the coldest state of their existence, they may dance the maddest. In the morass of the red rain, beloved brother enemy, I sing my sword song for you, the lullaby of obliteration, so I can wake up with a smile and bliss in my heart. And he repeats, and bliss in my heart 2 more times. And then he just came in after like a steady like 2-second pause, 3-second pause, coexistence, conflict, combat, devastation, regeneration, transformation. This is the best I can do for you. Oh my God! Like just again, just trying to make him understand that like these are my people. You know, wow.
Best I can do for you. I see a great loop of the horizon. This is a powerful sun to rise. No fire, no, it will make me on fire. Some purification. Look like dying embers. 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 Look like dying embers.
Wow. That was repeated several times, man. I see gray gloom on the horizon that promises a powerful sun to rise, to melt away all moons. It will make the old fires of purification look like dying embers. Repeat it 2 more times. Look like dying embers. They followed the same pattern as the previous part of the song in the bridge. Beloved brother enemy, I sing my song. I sing my sword song for you, the lullaby of obliteration, so I can wake you with a smile, and I bliss in my heart, and I bliss in my heart, and I bliss in my heart. Followed the same exact pattern in the delivery for the following bridge. Like, very cool, man. I love how they did this entire thing. But let's keep going. And now it's just straight back into the beginning with the female vocalist in the other language and saying the same thing as in the beginning of the song. The house wanes, vill through a death wave over those the oarlocks wore out for with the tired mast top. Like talking about like the people coming over on ships, basically, to create war and chaos. think is like incredibly interesting is how, like, since the dawn of time, every walk of life in humanity, no matter where you come from, where they stem from, even without the introduction of a religious figure, people still look for the superficial. They look for the above what's natural and what we are capable of, the higher power. It's like no matter what, like, people have always had this belief, right, that there is something more than us. And I just think it's like super interesting that it doesn't matter. Like, it's a universal language. People want to believe that there's more. Very interesting. Very cool. You know, it's like what stemmed my last conversation that I brought up about, you know, like how people have always like kind of clinged to religious figures. You know, I know in traditional Nordic religion, you know, it's like you pretty much always have an Asir, and an Asir is supposed to be able to like see the near future. But it's like even in modern American society, you know, going to church, you might ask a priest the same questions you would ask an Asir back in, you know, the time where this was like a relevant religion. And it's just like, you know, people are always looking for answers to the questions that they don't have answers to, when it's the hardest thing to do is to ask that question. You know, it's like it's very cool how people have always been driven to just persevere. And I think that's why it's like an integrated characteristic in most people to just like want more. Very cool. Y'all know what it is. That was my reaction to Heilung, Krigsgaldr, or War Chant. If y'all want to see some other content from this artist or from another artist similar, drop that comment down below. Thank you so much for being here. Smash that like button one time and consider joining the organic family by hitting that sub button. It doesn't cost you even a single penny, and it means everything to me. Catch y'all on the next one.